Welcome to HouseLuxe Estate, the channel that empowers you to make informed financial decisions. We're here to guide you on a journey, one that involves securing a solid educational foundation for your child. The path to ensuring your child's academic future is filled with many turns and twists, but don't worry. We're here to provide you with the best financial tips to make the ride smoother. In today's world, the importance of planning early for a child's education cannot be overstated. The cost of education is on the rise, and it's crucial to start saving as early as possible. But how do you go about it? What are the best strategies to ensure your child's academic future is secure? In this video, we're going to delve into these questions and provide you with practical and actionable financial tips. So buckle up and get ready for an informative ride. Stay tuned as we share practical and actionable financial tips to secure your child's future. The first step towards planning for your child's education is understanding the cost involved. Let's dive right into it. Education, as we all know, is not just about tuition fees. There's a whole spectrum of expenses that come with it. You might be thinking about the cost of textbooks, uniforms, and maybe even a laptop. Yes, these are all part and parcel of education costs, but the list extends further. Consider boarding. If your child aspires to attend a university that's far from home, there's a good chance they'll need a place to stay. Dorms, apartments, meal plans, these can add a significant amount to your budget. Then there are those additional expenses that sneak up on you. Field trips, lab fees, sports equipment, club memberships, and even the daily commute. They all add up. And let's not forget about those pesky miscellaneous expenses. These can range from application fees to graduation robes and everything in between. Now, you might be thinking, I've got a handle on these costs, and you're off to a great start. But there's one more crucial element that often gets overlooked: inflation. The cost of education isn't static. It has been rising steadily over the years, and it's likely to continue on this upward trajectory. Inflation can significantly inflate the future cost of education. For instance, if the current cost of a 4-year degree is around $100,000, with a modest annual inflation rate of 2%, this could rise to about $122,000 in just 10 years. So when you're estimating the cost of education, remember to factor in inflation. It's not just about what education costs now, but what it's likely to cost in the future when your child is ready to step into the world of higher learning. To sum it up, understanding the cost of education involves considering tuition, boarding, books, miscellaneous expenses, and the impact of inflation. Remember, a good estimate leads to a good financial plan. Now that you understand the costs, let's talk about the importance of starting early. First, let's demystify an important concept. Compound interest. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it gathers more snow, growing larger and faster. The snowball is your initial investment, and the snow it collects represents the interest. Over time, the interest earns its own interest, and this process repeats, causing your investment to grow exponentially. That's the power of compound interest. But what does this have to do with starting early? Well, the earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to roll down that hill, gathering more and more snow. Essentially, time is the key ingredient that allows compound interest to work its magic. Let's put this into perspective with a hypothetical scenario. Suppose you start saving $100 every month for your child's education when they are born. If your investment grows at an annual rate of 5%, by the time your child is ready for college at 18, you would have accumulated over $40,000. Now, imagine if you waited until your child was 10 to start saving. With the same monthly contribution and interest rate, you would have only about $15,000 by the time they turn 18. That's a significant difference. Starting early not only allows you to accumulate more money, but also reduces the financial burden in the future. It's like spreading the cost of a large purchase over several years instead of trying to pay for it all at once. Remember, every little bit counts. Even if you can't save a lot right now, starting with what you can afford and gradually increasing your savings as your income grows can make a big difference in the long run. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So don't wait. Start now and let the power of compound interest work in your favor. Having understood the power of starting early, let's explore some saving and investment options. As parents, our aim is to secure the future of our children, and one of the best ways to do this is through smart financial planning. Now, there are several investment options to consider. Let's start with savings accounts. These are safe and secure, but the interest rates are often low. They're a great place to park your money, but they might not provide the growth you need to meet rising education costs. Next, we have bonds. These are essentially loans you make to a company or the government who then pay you back with interest. They're a bit riskier than savings accounts, but they can offer higher returns. Remember, though, that the value of bonds can fluctuate, so there's some risk involved. Then there are mutual funds. These are investment vehicles that pool money from many investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They can offer higher returns than savings accounts or bonds, but they also come with more risk. It's important to choose a fund that aligns with your risk tolerance and time horizon. Lastly, let's talk about education savings plans like 529 plans. These are tax-advantaged savings plans specifically designed for future college costs. The money you put in grows tax-free, and withdrawals for qualified education expenses are also tax-free. However, if the funds are used for non-qualified expenses, you may face penalties and taxes. Each of these options has its benefits and drawbacks. Savings accounts are secure but offer low returns. Bonds offer higher returns but come with more risk. Mutual funds can provide even higher returns but also come with higher risk. And 529 plans offer tax advantages but can be penal when not used for education-related expenses. Choosing the right investment option is crucial to ensure optimal returns for your child's education. Apart from saving and investing, insurance plays a vital role in securing your child's future. Now, you might be wondering, how does insurance fit into the picture of education savings? Here's how. Life insurance serves as a safety net. It's a plan that cushions the financial impact your family might face in the event of your untimely demise. You'd undoubtedly want your child's education to continue smoothly, even if you're not around. Having a life insurance policy ensures that your child's education doesn't come to a halt due to lack of funds. It's a way of protecting your child's educational future from life's unpredictable twists and turns. Additionally, certain insurance policies come with investment components, allowing you to grow your wealth over time and contribute further to your child's education fund. Remember, insurance isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Insurance is not for you, it's for those who depend on you. Let's recap what we've learned today. Starting off, we delved into understanding the cost of education. We highlighted that it's more than just tuition fees. You also need to consider other expenses like books, accommodation, and other living expenses. This understanding lays the groundwork for effective financial planning. Our discussion then led us to the importance of starting early. The earlier you begin saving for your child's education, the more time you have to grow your savings. Remember the power of compound interest. It's a secret weapon in your financial arsenal. The more time your money has to grow, the less stress and strain on your budget in the long run. Next, we explored various saving and investment options. We discussed how regular savings accounts might not provide the best returns, and how there are other options like education savings accounts, custodial accounts, or 529 plans. We also touched on how investing in low-risk assets can help grow your savings over time. Each of these options has its own benefits and drawbacks, and it's important to choose the one that best suits your financial situation and goals. And lastly, we looked at the importance of insurance. Having a suitable insurance policy in place can provide a safety net for unpredictable life events. It can ensure that your child's education fund is protected even if something unexpected happens to you. Life and disability insurance are two key policies that can help protect your child's future. In conclusion, planning for your child's education is not a one-time event, but a process that evolves over time. It involves understanding the costs, starting early, exploring different saving and investment options, and considering insurance. Remember, planning for your child's education is a journey, not a destination. It's about making informed decisions today that will pay off in the future, and it's never too late or too early to start. Thank you for watching House Lux Estate. Remember to subscribe for more practical tips on finance and estate planning.